What's up, y'all? It's your man Moon, aka Mr. Gwinnett. I'm back again with another video for y'all. Today I want to talk about bike tech, but before we do that, I just want to thank all of y'all who subscribe to my videos, and you watching my videos. I appreciate it. I hit a milestone not too long ago. I got over 100 subscribers because of y'all, so I want to keep that going. I want to keep giving y'all these dope videos and riding videos and taking y'all to different places with me. But I need y'all to like my videos. I need y'all to subscribe to my videos. I need y'all to watch the videos so that I can continue to do this for y'all. Today I want to talk about bike tech with y'all. Bike tech, things that I take with me in 2026 on my bike rides. That's not only a convenience, but I think it should be the norm. Nowadays, it's 2026. We shouldn't be riding in analog. It's almost like listening to records back in the day in 2026. Even though I still enjoy my records, I'm usually streaming music like we all do. And I think when you cycling or you riding your bike, it should be the same thing. And the most important part, or the most important thing, is head protection. Me personally, I have several helmets, but the one that I take with me the most is my Lumos helmet. Let me see. Got it right here for y'all. It's my Lumos helmet. And the reason why this is the most important piece of tech, because not only does it protect your head, right, but it also has, hopefully this is not too bright, right? It has lights on it. So you're visible. We all have bike lights on our bikes most of the time if you're doing road riding. But they're always down at the bottom of the seat. They're not always visible for everybody to see. With this helmet, you're up high. It also has turn signals too. The remote is on my bike. I didn't bring it down to the cave today. But when your helmet is on like this, matter of fact, I'll throw it on real quick so y'all can see. It's more visible so people can see you. Hold on. There we go. People can see you. Let me stop because I'm flashing y'all. But you don't ever want to get caught without your helmet. I don't know, some states you don't have to have a helmet. Even if your state doesn't have a helmet, man, go ahead and get you a helmet. And I think that the Lumos helmet, it depends on which one you get, but they're anywhere between $120 and 200, $250. They have different ones. They have one with a screen on the back of it, but this is my favorite one. It's the minimalistic one, and I don't leave the house without this thing, man. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go ahead and give one away to y'all. Stay tuned to the end of the video, and I'll tell you how you can win one. What's the number two thing I take with me? Number two thing, I got a plethora of things on my desk here. But I think the second most important thing, again, is my lights. I keep a headlight with me. I keep a tail light with me because I ride a mixture of different things. I ride on roads. I ride a lot of bike trails. I don't do a lot of gravel cycling or off-road, but most of the time I'm either on a road or on a trail somewhere. And you gotta have your light. Even if it's not nighttime, it definitely helps with visibility. It helps people see you. Not only cars, but other people walking that's coming from you, maybe a jogger or another cyclist coming towards you. They can see your light flashing, they know to get over. And you don't have to get the most expensive lights, but I'm a firm believer of you get what you pay for, right? So this one is the Trek Commuter Pro. And it was a little bit more on the pricier side when I got it. I think it was about $200 for the set. But you can see this thing. I've had people come up to me and say, man, I saw you from a mile away. It's exactly what I want. So make sure y'all get or y'all ride with some lights on y'all bike. I'm going to try to whiz through these things. I'm not going to try to keep y'all for 2 hours. It's going to be a nice short video. I'm going to try to keep it under 10 minutes for y'all. You definitely need the number three thing I take with me on every ride is this. This is my air pump. You definitely have different means of pumping up your tire. You can get one of the old school air pumps that you can take with you on your bag, but this battery powered one gives me, it'll fill up my tire maybe 3 or 4 times before I need to charge it. And I usually ride with a portable charger. So if I need to plug my phone up, or I need to plug my air pump up, or any of the other tech that I carry with me while I'm riding, it's important to make sure you have a way to pump up your tire, especially if you get a flat. I think I'm gonna do another video on essentials that you need to take with you when you ride, but we're gonna specifically talk about tech for this one. So get you an electric air pump. They're not that expensive. You can get them for 30-40 bucks. It's small enough to fit in your bike bag, or your jersey pocket, or just your regular shorts pocket. Trust me, it's a lifesaver. I've been caught with a flat, and I've had this thing. I ride tubeless, and my tire sealed up, but I lost some air. I was able to top my tire off with this. So make sure you get your electric bike pump. What else do I take with me when I'm riding? This thing is a necessity. This is my Garmin radar. So if a car is behind me, I know that it's behind me because my bike computer will tell me, or give me an alert saying that there's a vehicle behind me, and then it'll show me on the screen if there's 1 car, 2 cars, and there's also even a color alert depending on how fast they're going. So if they're going real fast, it'll turn red. If not, it'll be orange. This thing is super important to me because I'm out in these Georgia streets, and sometimes it can get busy. This way I know if somebody's behind me, I can glance down at my mirror, because I do ride with a little mirror on my bike. I can glance down and say, hey, oh, it's a car behind me, let me move over, or whatever I need to do to try to get out of the way so that I don't get hit. Because that's the last thing you want to do, is get hit while you're cycling. You want to make sure that you're being safe. They come in all different sizes. They have some with lights on them. They come in different prices. You have some that are on, you can get from Amazon for 50 bucks. This is the one that I went with. Get what your pockets can afford. But this is the one that I trust. I trust the Garmin. What else do I take with me? My bike computer. This is a Garmin Edge 1050. Let me clean the screen off. My screen is dirty. Garmin Edge 1050. Yes, it's a little big. It's not as big as my cell phone, but it's pretty big. I like to be able to see my screen. And this one is one of the newer ones. I think they're working on the 1060, but the 1050, the 1050 gives you pretty much everything you need on a bike computer. So I can control my lights. I can control if I have music playing. I can control it from the bike computer. I can do everything from this computer, man. It's I don't want to say top of the line. I hate saying top of the line, but it's one of the better bike computers. Some people hate Garmin. Some people like Wahoo. Some people like all of the other computers. I'm a Garmin guy, as you can see. As we go through the video, you'll see that I use pretty much everything Garmin. I won't go into details. Maybe I'll do a separate video on bike computers, but the reason why I use it is because when I started cycling, I had my phone. My phone kept dying. It would overheat in the Georgia sun. I said, let me go ahead and get a bike computer. And this thing lasts, 3 or 4 or 5 rides before I even need to charge it. Versus my phone, if you got your music playing and you got all your different Bluetooth apparatuses connected to it, then it's going to die. Your battery is going to die. You're not going to have that problem with your bike computer. Again, get what your pockets can afford. You don't need to go out and spend $500, $600, $700 on a bike computer. They have them as low as, $100. You can get what's in your price range. But I'd highly recommend you getting a bike computer because you don't want to get stuck without your phone, right? That's what your phone is for. It's for you to use in an emergency. If there's an emergency situation, then you need to pick up your phone and use it. But if it's dead because you got all of these devices connected to it, it doesn't serve its purpose. So go ahead and get you a bike computer. What else do I take with me? My bike has electronic shifting. I have SRAM Force on my bike, drivetrain. So I always ride with an extra battery. Now, it's a lot of y'all out there that say, oh, I'm not ready to go electronic shifting. Trust me, this battery will last me, I don't know, 5-6 months before I have to charge it. But I still keep an extra one with me just in case I'm outside and I need to charge, or the battery dies, or whatever the case may be. I ride a 1x. So if you do have a 2x electronic shifting, usually with SRAM anyway, you can change the battery from the front and to the back, and it'll usually get you home. But because I have a 1x, I don't want to get stuck out there on the road without being able to change gears or anything like that. So I carry an extra battery. And the extra battery, I don't think they're that expensive. I can't remember what I paid for it. I might have paid $30 for it, or maybe $40. I don't know, somewhere in that price range. Don't get caught without an extra battery if you're using wireless shifting and you can change the battery. Some of them have an internal battery and you can't change it. That's why I went with SRAM, because you can change the batteries. What else? Boom. You gotta have some sunglasses, especially in the Georgia heat, in the sun, wherever you ride, wherever the sun is shining. Hopefully, wherever you're riding, the sun is shining. I do some nighttime rides too, right? Where did I put my cloth at just that quick? Oh, here it is. I ride with the Meta Oakley Vanguards. Let me wipe off the fingerprints. Throw these on real quick. I ride with how they look. I ride with the Meta Oakley Vanguards for a couple of reasons, right? The main reason is to block out the sun, get those UV rays from out of your eyes. But a lot of times you want to capture footage. You might be riding, you might see, I don't know, a snake on the ground, you might see a deer, you might see something interesting. You just say, hey, M, record that, or whatever the case may be. You got them right on your face without you having to fumble for your phone or fumble for your camera, and you can just post it right to your Instagram or social media right from the glasses. So, and a lot of people also, they frown upon having music playing, right? But with these, it's open ear. I can still hear what's going on around me. So I have some music playing in these, and I can hear my messages. If somebody reads me a message, I don't have to be fumbling with my phone. It's just one less thing you have to try to pick up when you're riding, when you got some smart glasses on. Again, there's a bunch of different smart glasses. These are the ones that I went with because these are the ones that I like. The video quality is good. You can record 3K. I think you can record up to 3K for 3 minutes. And that's on 3K. If it's 1080p, then you can do 5 minutes. But we're not gonna get into tech specs. Again, we're just talking about tech that I ride with in 2026. These are the ones you want. I've tried a couple of different ones, and I'm gonna be honest with you. These are the ones that I like. They last pretty much my whole ride. If I do 20 miles, these pretty much last me the whole ride. So make sure you get you some cycling glasses. They don't have to be smart glasses, but since we're talking about tech that I ride with in 2026, this is the dope tech, man. I love these things. These are my favorite glasses right here. Let me see. I might even record a little video for y'all, see what it looked like. Boom, took a picture. You hold it down. There, record. I might throw a little video clip in there of me recording, just so y'all can see what the video quality looks like. But man, these things are amazing. You know what? I might do a whole video on these because some of the things that these do, it's just unbelievable. These are the ones that I like. And they look good too. They're stylish. Sometimes I even wear them when I'm not even riding. I might throw on a nice fit, and I might throw these on instead of my regular Meta glasses. Throw my regular specs back on. so I can see what I'm doing when I'm talking to y'all. Boom. What else do I have with me? Oh, you know what? I always take, I thought I had my heart monitor with me. Where did I put it at? I always got a 360 camera with me. I always got 99% of the time I got my 360 camera with me because I ride, I record videos for YouTube, and I like to watch back my rides and see what I'm doing wrong and how I can improve my rides. So this is the DJI 360 camera. You can get the Insta360 or any variation of 360 camera that you like, but this is the one that I like. This is the one I rock all DJI. I got DJI drones, and I got the Action 5. I didn't get the Action 6 yet, but I got the Action 5. 360 camera is it, man, because you can record everything. I even got an extra long selfie stick, Super Pause with the extra long stick. But you can hold it up, and it looks like it's a drone shot, a drone flying over you. You don't have to carry a drone with you. 360 camera is it. Yeah, I don't see why anybody would not have a 360 camera at this point. If you got a camera, get you a 360 camera. I think that it's the best way to capture video in 2026. What else am I missing, y'all? I'm missing something else. I'm missing something else. Boom. I keep a heart rate monitor with me. Right? You don't want your heart, when you ride, you don't want your heart rate spiking, or you don't want to stay in zone 4 or 5 for too long while you ride. So this way I can monitor this. We talked about bike computers earlier. It shows right up on my bike screen what my heart rate is. So if I need to chill out, because I do a lot of solo ride. Most of the time I'm by myself. So if your heart rate is spiking too much, you can chill out. You can slow down, get your heart rate down, and then continue on and just chill. Maybe stop and get you a cup of coffee or something and get your heart rate back right. There's other ways you can do it. You can use your Apple Watch, or your Garmin watch, or whatever watch you decide that you ride with. But I use a heart rate monitor. I think it's more accurate than some of the other ways that you can track your heart rate. So I take that with me on every ride for sure. What else do I take with me? I keep this on me all of the time, not just on rides, but I got an Oura Ring. And it's just like your Apple Watch or any other tracker that tracks vitals, but it's just with you all of the time. And it's not in a way, it's non-invasive, right? You don't want to, I don't want to sleep with this big Apple Watch on all night. So I use my Oura Ring. I keep it with me all the time. I'm gonna keep track of my vitals, my sleep, my heart rate, all of that kind of stuff. And it doesn't have to be an Oura Ring. Again, you can get whatever ring you want. They got what is it called? The Superhuman. I forgot. There's a bunch of different rings. The Samsung ring, but this is the one that I rock with. Again, you can have your heart rate on there too, but it doesn't come up on your bike computer. You can't see it. You have to open up an app on your phone. Same with my Apple Watch. I always run my Apple Watch. I'll start like a workout on my Apple Watch at the same time that I started on my bike computer, and they kind of sync up so I can see the metrics in the Garmin app once my complete ride is done. So I think that's pretty much most of the tech that I take with me, guys. And I told you this was going to be a pretty short video. Now, on to the helmet. So in order for you to win that Lumos helmet, the Lumos Ultra helmet, what you need to do is you need to go and you need to subscribe to the channel. I'll post a link for sure. And go in and watch at least 3 minutes of a video. Subscribe to the channel. And we're gonna do, what's today's date? Today is the 29th. So we're gonna do 30 days. So we're gonna run it for 30 days. And at the end, I'll do a random drawing to see who wins the helmet. But you gotta be subscribed to the channel for sure. That's the most important part. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and make sure you watch at least 3 minutes of video. So again, I'm not gonna hold y'all for too long. It's your boy Moon, aka Mr. Gwinnett. Make sure y'all getting on y'all bikes and y'all riding. Forget trying to do 30 miles, forget trying to do 40 miles. Get out and do 5 miles. Get out and do 1 mile. Just get on your bike and ride. With that being said, I'm out, y'all. Peace.